What's your emergency?
I'm on a cruise. It's just a second.
Help is on the way.
Right, you're going 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
Oh, man.
I'll just put that up. I got
Captain National's wife's cruise ship.
I'll watch to make sure.
I need somebody to watch my back.
911 comes to ABC tonight, 8/7 Central, followed by the season premieres of Grey's Anatomy and Station 19, and stream on Hulu.
Boom.
We call him the Black Tony Starks.
That's right. I thought you were getting the Oscar. I was confused when I was watching the Oscars.
You notice we never give him the title Iron Man.
Yeah.
Just Tony Stark.
Tony Stark.
Yeah.
I like that.
Tony Roney is in studio with us.
Hey,
Right.
Mason.
Like that, huh?
And
All right.
I got a notification from you too.
Yeah, I was going
Uh-oh.
to say, you
I'm
know,
good.
we started with the YouTube channel, Tony.
Yes.
Tell people what it is and how to find it and how to be a subscriber.
Okay, I'm glad you said that because Tony Roney's Comic Vibe, our YouTube channel, we're doing numbers now. I want y'all to. It's very important that Detroit really support us, because we're getting ready to start shooting a reality show. So every Friday and Saturday, I'm gonna start shooting what I see, and it's really incredible because comedians go on stage and they're doing comedy. One guy did a joke this weekend. He says, and everybody thought he was coming out the closet, but he was just doing a joke. And I'm like, man, we should have shot that. You know? So I'm getting ready to start shooting. So you might want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Tony Roney's Comic Vibe. In case you don't come to the comedy club, you can still see all the antics that we do. And
On the channel.
yeah. And so right now we got about 1,040 subscribers.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm an underachiever, so I don't want a lot, just my share. So if I can maybe get 10 today, that'd be good.
You'd be doing good, huh?
Yeah.
And Angie is one of your subscribers.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I get
Angie,
notifications.
You got a notification.
Yes.
Yeah. So come on Saturday, we're gonna start dropping them every day. So you're gonna get notifications every day.
Okay.
Yeah,
Angie.
we're getting ready to do big things. So I'm probably gonna be a social media star by next year. Probably about 2 more months, blind man.
About 2 more months or less.
We're with you. We're
Yeah.
with you. Tony Roney, tell them where the Comic
Right.
Vibe is.
Yeah, so Detroit's longest standing comedy club for the last 15, going on 16 years, we've been at Starters. So start laughing at Starters, Detroit's best kept secret, Tony Roney's Comic Vibe. Go to the website, TonyRoney'sComicVibe.com, but we there every Friday and Saturday.
Plymouth.
On Plymouth in Detroit, 2 shows, 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock.
Inside Starters.
Yes, when we have an MC, the girl with the girl in the pearl, Charlize. Yes, so we
She's
got
the house MC.
Yes, we have a house MC. Most comedy clubs don't have a house MC. We have a female. So females are running comedy in the D.
There we go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Absolutely.
And you have a team called the Crack Show.
The Crack Jokers, yes, we are an organized group of comedians that work together, and we're building comedians. Whether you're new or seasoned vets, you know, if you haven't got your shot at the top, this is how we work together.
You help
Yeah,
it.
and the reason why we do this because by yourself you can go fast, but with the group we can go farther.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Good shot. I like that. Well, each week you bring us another crack joker.
Absolutely. So this week I brought the hilarious The Blind Man.
Now, is that a stage name or is he truly
I don't
physically blind?
I don't know. I saw him come out his house, lock the door, with the key. To get out the door and then lock it with the key to get back in there, and then he came down. I didn't have to go.
Ray Charles.
Yeah, I didn't have to go to the steps to get him, and he came straight to the car. I said, "Blind man, right here," and
he's known as blind.
yeah, he was deleting some apps from his phone. I was like, "How you doing it?" He said, "I can hear it," and so I don't know.
Blind man, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Mason. Good morning.
I gotta tell you, every crack joker always mentions you, and we would get on Tony because Tony had never brought you to the show.
Right.
But every one of them mentioned you. And we like, is he real? Is this? So welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. And yes, I am really blind.
You went to what institution for learning?
Highland Park Community High School, class 91, the best class that ever do it out of Highland Park.
91.
Yeah, I had to come out to the suburbs because, Highland Park is the capital of Detroit.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's the city that changed the world.
Oh, there you go. And I'm sure Coco would agree with you. Coco would agree
I
with
like that.
Coco would agree with you. You, before we talk about your comedy, Angie was sharing with me that you lost weight. Because you look, because I've never seen you, so you look excellent. You look like, to me, you've always been like that. What was your actual weight before you decided to lose weight?
I touched 309. Now I'm back at my 12th grade weight, like 180, 185.
You got up to 309 pounds?
Yep.
Wow.
Woo!
Yeah, I was big, fat, and sloppy.
And now you're what?
180, 185. Been holding this for like last 3 years.
Whoa! Okay. People want to know.
Yeah.
How do you go from
yeah.
1999. I'll tell you. So no, but it was a lot of motivation. My son, friend in the nursing home, another friend, she had cancer, and I was fat with diabetes, and I was telling her about it. She said, I don't want to hear that, and hung up on. Before she hung up, she said, "Go hard, ninja." You ain't even cute no more.
Oh, that got it.
Yeah, then she started running marathons. I was like, I better get it together.
Whoa.
My son said, we need you around, man. What you gonna do?
So how'd you change your diet?
Oh, man, I went to UAD. I graduated from there, and I used to work with the strength and conditioning coach, so I knew what to do.
Okay.
And I did it. I just changed my life, my lifestyle, my eating, my greediness. The first thing was the Coca-Cola and the Pepsi. I was shooting that up in both arms every day, a 2 liter each arm.
Wow, that's a lot.
That'll do it.
So what did you replace it with? Just water?
Water and rest and laughing. I laughed a lot of that fat off.
And I like that.
So that lady.
So you get it? No, you had a question?
Yeah, real quick. So that lady, she fat shamed you into like losing weight.
Fat shamed her.
Yeah, is that what you said?
Yeah. Basically, because she went through cancer and all that. She didn't want to hear no punk ass diabetes story after being through what she'd been through.
That's real.
She was
That's
like,
crazy.
go hard.
That's real.
Wow, that's beautiful. You get into comedy how?
I always wanted to do it since my grandmother. She was very influential on me. We went over to my uncle's house to check out Richard Pryor live on Sunset Strip.
Oh yeah.
And my grandmother don't cuss unless she stub her toe or something, and she'll say sugar, honey, iced tea.
Yeah.
But
That's
the kids can listen. So I heard her in there crying, laughing. She said, "This ninja is crazy." I said, "Mom, I said ninja." And I got closer and closer. Next thing I know, I was sitting next to her, and she was crying, laughing. I said, "I'm gonna do that," and I did that 1,000,000 times before she died.
So you're legally blind.
Well, I went from worse than legally blind. 31 years ago, I got shot in the face with a 12-gauge shotgun. And I made it back to like 65% of my left eye. But like I said, I got fat and diabetic, and I messed the rest of it up like 5 years ago. It all, went bad. So it was basically all I could see, tell when it's dark or light outside. That's basically it.
You are influenced. They say as we lose one dynamic, we gain one. Yours seems to be a more mental dynamic that you gain. It is an affinity for what women, the power of the word. These are two women that truly influenced your life. The marathon runner who was fighting cancer and your grandmother. When women get in your head, you move. You become a comedian because you sat next to your grandmother, watched her enjoyment, and said, I can do that.
And I grew up in a house with all women.
Wow. Okay. That also tells part of the power of the word from women to you. So you sit and you watch her enjoy prior, and you say you can do that. Had you ever done anything like that before?
I was like 8 or 9 then. But after that, that's when I started with the family. I made all the women in the family cry. My cousin Yana said, "You need to be a stand-up," for years, all the time.
Really?
Yep, all the time. She always tell me. 'Cause I even made my mother cry. She don't smoke, cuss, drink, or nothing. And she let me slip a cuss word in there. And tears was coming out of her eyes.
Now we affectionately call you Blind Man, but what's your real name?
It's Trendell Goldberg, but I go by the Blind Man because I took on that persona from the Mac. The blind man in the man.
Yeah.
He was the key figure in the movie. You're on top now, Goldie.
Goldie. You're on top now.
Yeah, we're gonna redo that.
That's good.
We're gonna redo that. Instead of him being a pimp, he's gonna be a comedian.
There you go.
You're on top now, Tony.
Yeah. Instead of Goldie, his name gonna be Roney.
That's good. That's good. So you get off into the prior, you start doing the family thing. Then what happens next?
They gonna call me now. I bet it's my grandson or somebody.
Yeah. Go ahead, you can answer if you don't.
No, but my twin nieces, Michaela and Micaiah, they told me that tell you guys that they the ones starting me in comedy.
I hear you. I hear you.
They booked me for their 13th birthday. Tony Roney's gonna do a guest spot.
You're crazy.
I do clean to rated X.
Yeah.
To X-rated.
So when was the first time you get on an adult stage?
April 9th, 2 years ago at
2 years ago.
Yep.
Wow.
At 90s Knowledge Cafe in Highland Park.
Nandy's Knowledge Cat.
Yeah,
Nandy's, we know Nandy's. Okay.
Yeah.
So go ahead, right.
Went there. Well, first it was my birthday. Around the time of my birthday, and my homeboy Brad, he said, "You gotta do something. We all gonna do something for our birthday." There's 4 of us that year. He always wanted us to do something for our birthday. So I was like, I don't want to do nothing. And he kept pressing. I said, "Well, take me to a comedy show or Black Poetry Night or something." So they found 90s, and then we went to there, and then Bert's for a comedy show. And both times, the host said, Goldie James said something to me at 90s, just to acknowledge me from going to the bathroom. And then at Bert's, Mike Bonner was hosting, Foolish was headlining, and a couple other comedians was there. I don't remember who it was, but they was messing with me, talking junk to me. I said, "That's it, I'm doing it after that."
Wow.
Then I went back to 90s. And Bobo Lamb.
Yeah, Bobo. That's who it is, Tony.
Yeah.
Remember I kept saying it was somebody else?
Yeah, the Bobo. Okay.
Yeah, they and Simply Chanel, they all helped deliver me. Then Tony Roney been raising me ever since. I'm a baby comedian.
That's good. That is excellent, man. That's
him and Popcorn.
And Popcorn. That's a dynamic story. That's one that people can take with them throughout the day. So you get the headline this weekend.
Yep, get the headline. I was scared to mess with Tony Roney at first when I first came over. Before I came over there because of the name, I was like, "You gonna see this blind mofo? Who is this guy?" But he had the ADA section back there, the back where he said me, the Americans with Disability Act. He don't discriminate like a lot of other employers.
Right. Equal opportunity for all.
Yeah. You were the first comedian that Tony told us he had.
Right.
Yeah. What?
Yes, but he wouldn't bring you. He brought everybody else first. But this is a real pleasure, man. You're gonna headline this weekend. Tony, give me the show time.
8 and 10. 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock. Make sure you're there. And listen,
Friday and
Saturday. And you don't just have to be a date night of singles. Bring the family. You know, the family, the cousins get together, the brothers and sisters.
Adult family.
Yeah, the adult families get together. And that's how we should do it. That's my whole thing is, you know. Yeah. And birthdays. I love birthdays. Birthdays are the best people.
And you give people a break because they know us a little bit.
Absolutely. $5 off. The first 100 people for the weekend, you know, get $5 off. If you mention Mason, and Starr. That's it.
Alright.
Yeah, and people utilize that. Yes.
Good.
My
Yeah.
niece was telling me she's hung out with you guys, and the vibe is just right. It's the perfect
Oh, yeah.
atmosphere.
Yeah.
Normally I'm the opener. I set it
Oh
up.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Tony
about
Roney
me.
gave me a residence there.
Yes.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes, absolutely.
Beautiful.
You know, most comedy clubs just have 3 comedians. We have about 10 comedians. We have black, white, the handicapped, blind. We have them all. We have,
Everybody.
yes.
Crazy.
It's
If
it's
you're good enough to be up there, you're going.
yes, it's like a comedy stew. Yes.
That's good.
When
Yeah.
you come in, Angie, we've been waiting on you.
I know, right? Me and D.
Yeah, the
should
one
come
that
on
We
does-
this
go. We
weekend.
try. No,
No,
because
blind man. They literally want to. Angie really wants to get up.
No,
there
we
and
wanna
try
get
her
on
comedic
stage.
You just got to do it.
yeah, D and I we're trying to put. Mike Leary keep holding us up. We're trying to go to his school. He keep telling us because we want to train first. We just don't want to get up there. We want to train.
All black people funny. Just get up there.
That's a good one.
That is a good
thanks
idea.
For coming,
Yeah.
man. Blind man, thank you
Thanks
for
for having
sharing.
me.
Man. And it's gonna be a good weekend. 8 and 10, Friday and Saturday.
Yes, 18426 Plymouth. You go to my website, and I want y'all to come out Detroit. We was at the concert, and I saw all the people representing, coming to see Mike Epps, and I was like, you know what? I want some of these people at my spot to be packed. And people was waiting line around the corner. And we really support the out-of-town big shows, but I really want the local to really support the local comedians. So that's why it's so important that we come up here and introduce different comedians every week.
And I just want to add a note because you were saying earlier today that people are still mad because of that COVID thing, that shutdown. And you were saying that, people are dealing with a lot of things, laughter. And this is in an inexpensive way. You can go by yourself.
Yes.
Or you can hook up with your friends. Like they said, if it's your birthday, you're like, oh, I'm going to spend my birthday. Go there. You'll have your comedic family to help you celebrate your birthday.
Yes. So if you're lonely this weekend, it's your birthday.
My birthday
You can sit at my table.
My birthday is
Yeah,
Thursday.
me and
I'll
Blind
be
Man sit
51.
together.
The blind man's got a birthday.
The crack
next
jokers
Thursday.
they're gonna throw me a party.
Oh yeah.
Ex starters and popcorn. He gonna throw me a party Thursday.
That'll be great, man. Thank you both for coming
God.
by.
Oh, thank you for having us, man.
Yeah. Tony Roney's Comic Vibe. on
Yes.
Plymouth
Shout out to
Inside
Camila and
Star.
Mellow Mel.
There we go, y'all.
That was good.